Good. We're gonna build a little bit of fire today. I hope for you guys are ready for that. A little bit of heat, a little bit of, at least that's something I've been noticing over the past few days, that I'm trying to stay active through my own practice and through going for walks and everything. But there's nothing that's like, you know, racing my heartbeat. I felt sometimes like it was funny because I'm staying with a friend here and she was walking around yesterday like, I need to get my energy out, like literally like this, like we need to get some fire out. So hoping to get some fire out today in this practice as well. We're going to start in a seated position, a Virasana position. So you can, if you want, so we're going to sit on our shins, just like this, easy. But if you want, if that's going to be a bit too much on the hips or maybe the knees, take a pillow in between your legs to sit on top of it, if that creates a bit more space for you. And from there, just bring your hands on top of your thighs, with the palms facing up towards the sky. And you may bring your thumb and your index finger together, and the other three fingers together as well, Dhyana Mudra. It's a really good one to bring focus into the body. And you're going to keep your neck long, your spine long, gentle tuck of the navel, and just close your eyes down there. Just give yourself a few moments here to focus on your breath. Feel your breath move through your body. Soft inhales. And soft and maybe even longer exhales. Allow your body to get soft. And just noticing where you may have been holding some tension. Can you let it go there? Relaxing every muscle in your face. Your shoulders are soft, they roll back and down the spine. Your heart is open. And your legs ground down deeply into the earth. Trying to let go as well into your hips. And just take a moment here, maybe to reconnect with that fire inside of you. What is your fire? Your strength, your power, your passion. And in days like this, when we're stuck in the house, it's harder to express that fire. But it's always there. So allow your practice today maybe to let that fire out again. To connect with it. And with every move, every flow we make, it's your fire that's guiding you. So whatever that means to you, feel free here in this last moment to set a little intention for yourself around that. How can you connect with your fire and use it in tough days like these? And just give yourself the deepest breath in, last one through your nose. And a deep sigh through the mouth, pushing it out very actively. Do that twice more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, fire it out. Last one, inhale. Until the last drop, exhale it out. And then come back to a normal breath. And slowly start to open up your eyes. Coming back here into your space. And if you were sitting onto your pillow, take your pillow away. And come back onto the knees. And then you're going to interlock the hands behind your back. Interlock those fingers. And just lifting the chest, the heart open, creating a little bit of a back bend here. Pulling your navel in strong. Shoulder blades touching the back and lift your wrists away from your buttocks. Maybe slightly looking up towards the sky. Take a deep breath into your heart space. With an exhale, you may lean back a little bit more. One more, inhale. Exhale. Now from here, bring your hands over to your right side. Tuck them behind your waist while you keep your fingers interlocked. And then bend your head over to the opposite side. Start to make some circles. Supposedly feeling a nice stretch into the neck and the shoulders. Just soft circles. And slowly then release. Take your hands and wrists over to the other side. Tuck it behind the other thigh, waistline. And then bring your head over to your right and start to make nice circles there again as well. Use your breath to guide your circles. And come back to center. Then release your hands again behind your back, but keep the fingers interlocked. Inhale to lift your heart one more time. With your exhale, start to lean forwards, allow the forehead to come onto the earth. Bring wrists over shoulders. Finding a deep shoulder stretch here as well. Allow your hips to soften here too. You may swing your arms a bit from side to side. Take a last breath in. And with an exhale, gently press yourself back up. Keep the fingers interlocked and come into your knees. Back bend here as well. Squeeze your glutes and engage your core. Gently press the hips forwards. Open the heart. Look up. Inhale here. And with your exhale, slowly release your hands. Inhale to rise up, lengthen. With your exhale, slowly fold, hips go down again. Go into child's pose, walk the hands forwards. Again, allow your full head to rest. Give yourself one good deep breath. And then with your next breath in, you're going to come all the way up onto the hands. And even so far forward so you can melt your hips down into cobra pose, lifting your heart, pressing the floor away with your palms, and try to bring the shoulder blades together in the back. Keep your chin slightly tucked. Take a deep breath into your heart. And with your exhale, you sit yourself back into child's pose. We're going to flow a few times with that. So inhale, come forwards, round the spine, ripple, and then open the heart. Maybe look up. Exhale, sit yourself back. Inhale, ripple forwards, round the spine, and then open. Exhale. Find your own flow, your own pace. Inhale, come forwards. Exhale. Keep that going, opening up the spine just gently. You may even make an up dog of your cobras, it's up to you. Just take one more. Deep inhale to ripple forwards. Find your up dog or your cobra. Lift the chest. And this time with an exhale, roll over your toes, downward facing dog. Bend it out a little bit, bend your knees a few times. Do whatever you gotta do to create some space into the legs. And then start to spread your fingers as wide as you can. Pressing every knuckle down into your mat. The heels come nice and close as well. If they don't fully touch, that's okay. Bend your knees a little bit. Trying to bring your belly closer towards your thighs. And keep your head heavy. Now from here, your upper body is not going to change. You're just going to lift your heels with an inhale, bend the knees and hover them above the floor. And when you do that, engage your core really, really strongly. And with an exhale, shoot your hips up higher, press heels deeper. So inhale again, lift heels, bend knees, hover, engage core. Exhale, shoot them back. And again, really, really keeping the upper body exactly as it is. Inhale, lift heels, bend knees. Exhale, press back deeper. One more, inhale. And exhale. Then inhale again, lift your heels, look in between your hands, ripple forwards into a high plank. Pressing the floor firmly away from you, so you're round into your shoulder blades. Bring your ribs closer towards your hips, so you really engage your core. Press the heels backwards and engage your quads. Every muscle here is working, so really focus on that fire in the belly. Pausing for one more breath, inhale. And then with an exhale, gentle bend in the knees, back to downward facing dog. A few times, again, flowing. Inhale, ripple forwards, round the shoulder blades. Hover, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forwards. Exhale. Keep it going. Find your own pace, your own flow. Allow your breath to guide you. And every time you come back into your down dog, go a little deeper. And every plank, you feel that fire burn. Last one, inhale to ripple forwards. Stay here, hover here for a moment. And then options, either knees down first or take a full chaturanga down. Elbows are in towards the body, lower down. Untuck your toes. Inhale for cobra again, lifting the chest. And then exhale for downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And a deep sigh, let it go. Then inhale to lift your heels, look in between your hands, start to tiptoe all the way forwards, top of your mat. Planting your feet about hip-width apart. And maybe slide bend into your knees and interlock the hands behind your back again. Bringing wrists over shoulders, extend the arms, shoulder stretch. Forward fold. Deep belly breath. Head is heavy. Give your head a good shake. And focus on the feet here. Pressing the feet deeply down to the earth. Take a last breath in. And then slowly release your hands down to earth. Inhale, you're going to come to a flat back. Lengthen through the spine, hands and shins. Pull that navel in towards that spine so you start to fire up that core again. Long into your neck. And then an exhale to fold again. Inhale again, slide the hands over your shins. Exhale to fold, grab your ankles. Inhale, flat back, slide up. Exhale, let them down. One more. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, slide them down. Go a little deeper. Bending the knees and then take a breath in to start rolling all the way up through the spine, vertebra by vertebra, until you stand up all the way straight. Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring your palms facing forwards. Knees are soft. Hips are soft. And you roll the shoulders back and down the spine, lifting that heart space. Grounding the feet there for a moment and start to really feel that fire in your core then. Take a last breath in before we start to flow. Let it go with your exhale. And then take a deep breath in, rising arms up high, lengthen. With your exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands, step back, high plank. Straight away, let that fire burn. Push the floor away with your hands. Ribs the hips. Inhale here. With your exhale, either knees down first or take a full chaturanga. Elbows stay in. Untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra. Lift the heart. Exhale to roll over your knees. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. 2 deep breaths. Find your alignment. Go deeper into the down dog. And then inhale to lift your heels, look in between your hands, step, or you may float all the way forwards. Top of the mat. Inhale, slide up, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, bend knees, rise up. Bring your arms along this time, lengthen. Maybe a little back bend, engage your core. And with your exhale, we dive it down straight away, folding forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step or jump, up to you. Straight into your chaturanga or knees down first. Inhale for cobra, maybe up dog. Just warming it up, see how you go. Nothing to force here. And give your hips a bit of a wiggle here. Keep pressing into the palms. Come back into center and lift the heart. Inhale. And then exhale, roll over your toes. Use your core to pull you back. Downward facing dog. Deep breath. Inhale to lift your heels. Look in between your hands. Step or float. Top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up all the way. Lengthen, maybe back bend. Exhale, one more round. Diving it forwards. Flow with your breath here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant hands, step or jump. Chaturanga, our knees first. Cobra or up dog, inhale. And then exhale for downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Sweet exhale. Inhale, lift heels, look in between your hands, step or float. Top of mat, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise it up all the way, lengthen, back bend. And this time, hands into your heart. Take a breath here. Soften your shoulders, slow your breath down. And I come into a chair pose straight away, big toes together. Squeeze your knees together. Fingertips go over the floor, inhale. And with your exhale, bring your hands together into your prayer. Thumbs onto your third eye space. Think about tucking your tailbone under a little bit. Again, that fire needs to burn into the lower belly. Sink a little lower if you can. Squeeze those glutes. And then inhale, let go of your hands, rise up one more time, lengthen. Exhale, sit lower. Straight away, core is engaged. One more time, inhale, rise up. Exhale, sit it low, fire. And now from here, stay, but maybe lift your heels away from the mat if you can. I know that makes it run even more. But keep that core really engaged and squeeze your glutes in. One more deep breath in. Deep exhale. Last breath. And then slowly release and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to fold. And then take your flow if you want to, any way you like. Stepping, jumping, Knees first, or full chaturanga, cobras or up dogs. And you can even skip your whole vinyasa flow if you like. And then from your down dog, lift your right leg high up towards the sky. Inhale. With your exhale, bend your knee and open up your hip. And just take a few circles. Drawing circles with that right knee. Opening it up. Nice and slow. Find your edge. Find that space. Take another inhale. And with your exhale, bring your knee in towards your nose for tiger curl. Fire up your core. Draw that knee not even down towards the floor, but really draw it in towards the chest. Hover here, take a breath in. And then with an exhale, step your right foot forwards in between your hands. Drop your left heel in. Open up, warrior two. So check if your right knee is stacked on top of the ankle. And you also want to have your alignment of your heels. Your right heel aligns with the crease of your left foot. From there, you slide it out. Extend your arms out. And check that knee. You want to open that knee to the right. Scoop your hips under. This space opens. Go a little deeper with your next exhale. And then take a breath in, flip the palm, reach forwards, reverse. Exhale to stay. Breathe into that whole right side of the body. And keep opening that right knee out towards the right. Press into your big right toe. Take another breath in. With your exhale, release the right hands. Interlock the hands behind your back again, same as in the start. Lift the heart, inhale. With your exhale, humble warrior, right shoulder touches the right knee. Go deeper into your right leg. Be strong in your feet. Last breath in. And then gently release your hands down to earth. Bring your front foot. Lift the back heel up. And maybe slide it in and even lift it up towards the sky. Standing splits. You're welcome to open the hip here if that gives you more space. But point your toes. And play around with balance. You may want to grab one hand towards the ankle. Maybe even two. Whatever works for you today. Take another inhale, lift the back leg higher. And then with your exhale, step left foot forwards and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, sink low, hands to third eye. Engage your core. Inhale to stay. And exhale, fold. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. And then with your exhale, plant the hands, vinyasa flow, or step back for downward facing dog, whatever you like. Take your variations. Take an inhale to lift your heels, look in between your hands, step or flow on top of mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise up all the way to standing, look up. And exhale, hands into your heart space. Take a breath. Other side, whenever you're ready. Deep bend into your knees, Utkatasana. Inhale. Sit even lower. Scoop that tailbone straight away. Bring the hands towards your third eye. Thumbs are touching. Squeeze the glutes in. Feel that fire. And then inhale, rise up, arms reach. Exhale, sit deeper. Inhale to rise. Lengthen. Exhale, deeper. Last one. Inhale to rise. Exhale, sit deeper. Now from here, you may want to lift those heels again, if you want to. Squeeze everything together and keep that core super, super strong. Shoulders are relaxed. Sit lower, let those quads bend. I know I can't hear you ladies, but I feel mine, okay? Take another inhale. And exhale, fold, let it go. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Exhale to fold, vinyasa or down dog. And then take an inhale to lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale to bend the knee, open the hip. Start to draw your circles again. And make them really slow. Really finding the edges, the corners of that hip. One more, take a deep breath in. And then with an exhale, draw that left knee in towards your nose, tiger curl. And then think about dropping that knee down for a moment, and then pull it back in. There's a difference between having it hover and really actively pulling it towards the chest. Take a deep breath in, fire, and exhale, step left foot forwards. Good, drop your right heel in, windmill open, warrior two. Find the alignment of the heels, check those heels, and then bend into the left knee. Draw your right shoulder back and open. You want to make sure that you can see your big left toe from the inside. If you can't, it means your knee is popping in too much, so try to open it. Go a little deeper with your next exhale. And then take a breath in, flip the palm, reach, reverse. Exhale to stay. Keep pressing into your big left toe, stay deep into the left knee. Lean back and open that left side of the body. Last breath in. With your exhale, release your hands, interlock them behind your back. Inhale to lift your heart open. And exhale for humble warrior. Left shoulder inside of left knee. Strong in your feet. Find space into your left hip. Head is heavy. Last breath in. And then slowly release your hands down. Frame your front foot. And start to slide your right toes in. Maybe lift it all the way up. Standing splits. Opening the hip if you like. Pointing the toe. And you may try your balance here. Keep squeezing that right glute. Keep extending that right leg by engaging your quad. One more inhale. And exhale, step right foot forwards and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, just one round. And exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Choose what feels good for you today. There's no need to push it. Just ask your body, how do I want to move? Take another deep breath in here. Or actually make it two even. Deep ones. And then inhale to lift your heels, look in between your hands, step or float, top of mat. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise up all the way, lengthen. Exhale, hands into your heart. Take a deep breath. Soften into it. Close your eyes for a moment here. Check in with your own intention. Can you feel your fire? And how can you connect with it even more? And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes up again. Inhale, arms rise, lengthen. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant hands, vinyasa. Straight away, right leg rises high to sky. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, hover here. Now take a breath in. Allow that right knee to go all the way down towards the floor, but hover like an inch. And then with your exhale, you pull it back in and up. Inhale to lower. 3 more. Exhale, pull it in and out. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Last one, you got it, ladies. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, shoot right foot back up to sky. Exhale, knee to nose, and then step right foot all the way forwards. Drop your left heel in. Inhale, open up, warrior 2. Soften down, exhale. Inhale, flip palm, reverse. Exhale to stay. And then take your hands again behind the back. Interlock and open heart, inhale. Exhale for your humble again. Go a little deeper. Just a breath or so here. Inhale. And then with an exhale, gently rise back up this time. Now engage your core, and with balance, pivot onto your left tippy toes to come into a high lunge. Align your feet. Lifting the heart, little back bend, engage your core. Bend deeper into your right knee. Hips are lower. Take a deep breath in. Deep exhale. And then bring your upper body forwards, 45 degrees. The weight comes into the right foot. You slowly start to slide the left toes forwards, lifting maybe the left foot up. Warrior 3 variation. Pull your navel in towards your spine. Drop your left hip down. And now the fun is starting, so get ready. Inhale, you draw your left knee in towards the chest. Rise all the way up. Could you keep your hands? A lot of balance. Exhale, shoot the left foot out. Extend. Lift it up. And then start to slide the left foot over the floor. Hover. Shoot it back into that warrior 3. Woo. That's hard for balance for me too, don't worry. And exhale again. Knee into chest. Shoot the foot out. Extend. And draw it over the floor. One more. Inhale. Lift it up. Warrior 3. Exhale. Knee to nose. Chest in. Extend it out. Inhale. Exhale. Slide it over. Good. Hover here for a moment. Take a breath in. And then slowly start to bend into your right knee and drop your left foot down. Come back into that lunge. Inhale, open, lean back. And exhale, windmill your hands all the way down. Step your right foot back, vinyasa. Deep breaths. Let's take 3 here. Make it a good sigh with your exhales, letting it go. And finding more space into that down dog. Now when you're ready, lift your left leg high to sky. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, hover. There we go again. So inhale, allow the knee to drop down, but just don't touch. Exhale, pull it in, high. Inhale, drop. Exhale, pull. Inhale, drop. Keep that fire burning. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, pull it in, good. Inhale, left leg high. One-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Tiger curl, step forwards. Drop your right heel in. There we go again. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale to find more space. Inhale to flip palm, reach. Reverse. Inhale to stay. And then exhale, interlock hands behind the back. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, dive it down. One breath to stay. And then slowly rise back up. Use your leg strength. Pivot onto your right toes until you find your high lunge here. Left knee on top of left ankle. Press the back heel backwards. Sink lower into your hips. Navel in, ribs are in. Lift the heart open. Maybe finding a little back bend here. Keep that back quad engaged. And then slowly bring your body forwards, 45 degrees. Starting to bring the weight into the left leg. Slide the right toes in. And maybe you lift the back leg off. Warrior three. And drop your right hip down. Squeeze the right glute. Navel is in. Fire. And then take a deep inhale right into chest. Exhale, shoot it out. There we go. Inhale to slide it back up. Warrior three, take your time. Exhale to stay. Inhale, draw it back in. Keep that balance. Exhale, shoot it out. Inhale to slide. Exhale to stay. One more. Inhale. Keep it up. Find that balance. And take your time. It's funny, you always notice that one leg is better than the other. My right leg is definitely worse. This one's way better. Take another inhale. And then start to bend into your left leg slowly and then drop your right foot. Inhale, lean back, open the heart, let go of your hands. Windmill them all the way down. And then step your left foot back, vinyasa. Three deep breaths. Press your palms firm into the earth. And inhale to lift your heels, look in between your hands, but this time ripple forward again into that high plank. Exhale, bend knees, back to down dog. Find that movement again. Flowing like an ocean wave. Inhale forwards. Feel that fire in your core. Exhale. Keep it up. Your pace. One more. And then straight away, bring your knees down to earth. Take a little child's pose. Optional to have your arms forwards or behind, whatever feels best for you right now. Allow your belly to touch your thighs. Make your body really, really heavy. Full belly breath. And then slowly bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Walk them forwards, tap your toes and press up for downward facing dog. And then take an inhale. Right leg lifts high to sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee towards your right elbow. Bring the shoulders forwards, hover. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee towards your left elbow, twist. Inhale, back up high. And this time with your exhale, we go back towards the left elbow. You have an option. Shooting it out for a falling star, you can keep both hands down. So the right foot shoots underneath, or you lift the left hand up. Wherever you are, you're gonna lift the hips away from the floor. Strong into the right hand, push the floor away. Inhale, exhale, left hand down. Shoot right foot back up to sky. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend your knee, open the hip again. Now you have options here. You can stay and maybe make those circles again. Or if you want, flip your dog into wild thing. You're gonna come onto your left tippy toes. Move the body slightly forwards. And then drop your right foot behind the left. Open it up. Your left leg is straight, right knee is bent. Be careful. If it doesn't feel right, then try to stay in your one-legged dog. Last breath in. With your exhale, right hand back down, right foot back up to sky. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, and then step right foot forwards in between your hands. Gonna pivot quickly for you guys. Now from here, right hand on the inside of the right foot, and drop your left heel in. Start to walk your hands over, turn the right toes in as well. You're gonna bend straight away into your left knee, finding space, both feet are down. And then if you want, interlock the fingers, pistols, shoot them forwards. Inhale, rise up to center. Exhale to your right. Inhale, rise. Exhale, left. Keep it up, inhale. Exhale. Squeeze your glutes whenever you press yourself back up. And keep your core engaged. Last one, inhale to center. And then into the right, drop your hands down to earth. Turn yourself back forwards. And then press firmly into your hands so you can lift the right foot up. Bring the shin down. And walk your left foot back. Pigeon, half pigeon. So in pigeon, you want to make sure that the right knee points to the outside, so it opens. The right shin is about 45 degrees, depending on how flexible you are. And if there's a bit too much space between your right hip and the earth, take your pillow underneath, okay? And then squaring the hips, finding that squeeze in the right glute, and you may come to your forearms there, or you go even further down. Again, here as well, it can be really comfortable to just take your pillow underneath your belly for a bit of support. And just allow yourself to get really heavy there. Breathing into that hip space, wherever it feels most tight for you. Letting go into it. And finding that softness with every exhale. Take a final breath. And then slowly push yourself back up into your hands. Tuck your left toe. Lift the back knee and step back for down dog. Pedal it out. And feel free if you want to just take another flow, rippling forwards, high plank. Lowering down, exhale. Now we take it over to the other side. So lift your left leg high to sky. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee towards your left elbow. Hover, maybe even a tricep. Inhale, high. Exhale towards your right elbow. One more time, high. Inhale. And with your exhale, back towards the right elbow one more time. Find that fallen star. So drop right heel in, shoot left foot out. Maybe lift right hand up. Think about lifting the hips here as well. And you may lift the left foot off the mat. Super strong with your left hand. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down, left foot back up. Inhale to stay. Exhale to bend your knee and open up your hip. The option to stay here and make those circles again. Or you may want to come into your right tippy toes, move your body forwards and then drop the left foot behind you. Lifting hips up. Extend left arm overhead. Super strong with your right hand. Push the floor away. Lift the hips. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Left foot back up to sky. Inhale. With your exhale, knee to nose. And then step left foot forwards. Now, same thing here. Hands on the inside of the left foot. Turn your body out towards your right. But this time, we're going to go straight into a Skandasana. So bend into your right knee. Lift the left toes up. Optional hands down, hands into heart, or maybe something else, whatever feels good for you. Pull the navel in, strong pull, and try to lift up. We're not rallying to the spine, try to open the chest. Last breath in. Exhale, hands to earth wherever they were. Press up and walk over to the other side. Turn the right toes up, bend to your left knee and take the same variation with your arms. Core is strong. Deep breaths. Last inhale. And slowly hands down. Press up and turn your body forwards. Planting the hands deeply down so you can lift the left shin and bring it to the earth. Walk the right foot back, find your alignment for your pigeon. Again, making sure the knee points out. Square your hips and use your pillow if you need it. And then maybe come into the forearms or maybe even deeper. Just check with yourself here. Where can you let go? Where can you lean in more into creating that space into that hip area? If we want to connect with our fire, we need to have space for it. And letting go of the things that are blocking us from connecting with that true passion, that inner power, or whatever it means to you. Take a final deep inhale. Exhale to soften even more. And then gently press yourself back up into your hands. Tuck your back toe. And then step back for down dog one more time. Pedal it out. And feel free to take your last vinyasa for today. Make it a good one. Super strong, powerful. And when you've reached your downward facing dog, bring your knees down towards the earth. And then sit down on either side of your hips so you can swing your legs forwards. You have to make sure that you slide yourself a little bit down. So in a little bit that you can lay all the way back onto your back straight away. Now plant your feet about hip width apart here. Slide bend into your knees. Take the fleshy bits away from underneath your buttocks. And then take an inhale, arms up high. With your exhale, as if someone's pulling your fingertips, leaning forwards. And then allowing your spine to round and fold. Paschimottanasana. And if you have the space, extend your legs out. Keep your legs engaged, feet are flexed, your upper body is soft and relaxed. One more deep belly breath. And then slowly rise all the way back up. Bend into your knees, tip your toes onto the floor, arms parallel towards the mat, facial palms up, lifting the chest and the heart open. And then maybe you bring the feet away from the floor. Start to engage your core again, really pulling the navel in. If you have the strength, like I have terrible hip flexors, so for me extending is like the worst thing in the world, so I'm not doing it. But if you can, extend the legs out for a little bit more. Take an inhale, lift up. Exhale, go low and hover for boat number 2, but heels and shoulders away from the earth. Then inhale, rise back up. Boat number 1, exhale, hover, boat number 2. Inhale up, exhale, hover. Super strong core, inhale, exhale. 4 more, inhale, you got it. Exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more, inhale up, exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale to hover, take a deep breath in, and release all the way down, relax. Take a deep sigh, let it go. And make your body nice and heavy. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a bit of a sway from side to side. Massaging that lower back. Can you really be present in your body right now? About how it feels. Where you can feel the energy move maybe. And if you can connect with your fire, feel free to take a final twist here, crossing one knee over the other and dropping them down, opening through the opposite side. Or do anything else that your body's craving right now. Maybe an inversion, maybe a happy baby pose. And just slowly slowing that practice down. If you're in your twist, come back to center and take it over to the other side. Allow that heaviness to take over, the softness to come back. Full relaxation. Deep belly breath. And then slowly come back to center if you were still in your twist. And then get yourself ready for your final Shavasana. Just extending the legs out. Give the feet some space. Maybe you wear something warm if you have that around you. Take a pillow underneath your knees, maybe to support the lower back. Just find yourself nice and comfortable. Settle in. And then take a really deep breath in through the nose. And a forceful exhale again through the mouth, just like at the start. Pressing the last drop of air out. 2 more times. Inhale. Inhale. And with that last one, full relaxation. Let everything go and relax. She was fire in the night, and when she burned, the whole world turned to see what shone, and everyone, no everyone, would burn their fingers for just a touch of her flame. But always as she'd come, she'd go, and the night would cool again. The world would be left in wonder, with only stinging cheeks and smooth fingertips to remind them that she was real at all. Bring both of your hands onto your belly. Take a deep breath into your palms. Know that that fire is somewhere burning deep inside of you there. Whenever you need it, you can just tap into it. And then maybe stretch your arms out overhead. Lengthen. Hug the knees in towards your chest. And roll over to your right side. And staying there for a last moment. And whenever you're ready, gently, with your eyes closed, if you can, rise up to a seated cross-legged position. Bring your hands in prayer in front of your third eye space again. Take a deep breath in, deep exhale. Expressing your vision, your ideas in creative times like this. And bring your thumbs towards your lips, allowing you to express your words in times like this. And then bring your thumbs towards your heart. Allow yourself to connect with your heart and express from the heart. Bowing your forehead down towards your fingers, saying gratitude for coming onto the mat today. The love and the light in me honors the love and the light in you. Namaste. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Come off mute and tell me how you feel, please. How's everyone?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Hey, Alana.
Hi. That's very nice. Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining again. Shall we do something funny? I want to take a picture like this. Yeah, done. Okay. Thanks for joining. I hope you all feel good. If you've got questions or anything, you can always text me or stay on the line here for a little bit longer if you want to. And you may have seen it, but I've got a formal, that sounds so terrible, but like a structural schedule now in place, a regular schedule, I think that's the right word. It's all on the website, and from this week onwards, I am asking a tiny bit of a donation for these classes, just because I need to keep myself alive as well in these crazy times. So I hope you guys are good with that. Have a look at it, and I'm always open to talk about anything. So let me know if that is an issue for you. But I hope to see you guys soon. I'm also going to run a few master classes on more like health related topics. You may not know, but I'm a health coach as well, nutritionist. So I'm going to do some stuff around immune system and how you can make your life working from home like more productive and everything. So there's a few master classes to come, and I'm offering some packages now as well for classes and potentially coaching if anyone's interested. So have a look, it's all on the website. And I hope to see you guys soon again in class. Thanks for coming. Have a great day.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.